Meet Peter Parker, the legend of the Spider-Man series. And this is Miles Morales, who almost looks like Peter Parker with the mask, but is more pessimistic and childish. Then there's Gwen Stacy from an alternate universe.
Hey guys.
Wanda?
It's Gwen, actually.
Oh, you know her. Very cool.
I'm from another dimension. I mean, another dimension.
Who becomes Spider-Gwen after being bitten by the radioactive spider instead of Peter Parker. All of them were here, leaving the audience wondering, who is the real protagonist? Yes, there was suspense, but there was something more than that, and that is trickery.
A lot of detail went into this movie. At the end of the day, a lot of that detail can really only be seen on the big screen. There's a lot of finesse to this. You just need to see it on the big screen.
In Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse series, the production team really did trickery to hook people. The tricks aren't in your face, but they're there, deeply woven into every frame. You don't see them at first, but you feel them with the message that the film doesn't just tell you the story, it makes you feel it, without you ever quite realizing why. It starts almost imperceptibly. The first time Miles moves, he feels off.
Seriously, Dad, walking would have been fine.
It's not just his awkwardness, it's something in the rhythm of his movements. You might think it's his character design, the way he looks, the way he acts, but the real truth? It's all in the animation. You see, throughout the movie, Miles is animated at 12 frames per second, what's called on twos. This is slower, more stilted compared to the rest of the spider heroes, who move at 24 frames per second. And while it seems like a small thing, it creates a powerful effect. Miles feels more jittery, less fluid, less in control.
What we wanted to do with this movie is bring the hand of the artist back, bring line drawings back into it, basically bring more of the art back into it. So it's not just the computer, it's the hand of the artist in there as well.
And it's not just a design choice, it's a subtle cue to his character, just the new Spider-Man, trying to find his footing.
No. Like, hey.
Hey.
No. Hey.
Hey.
You sure you my nephew, man?
But as the story unfolds, as Miles begins to grow, to understand himself, his animation smooths out. He catches up to the others, moving with the same fluidity, and by the end of the film, he's on equal footing with the spider heroes.
You know, with great ability comes great accountability.
That's not even how the saying goes.
And just like that, you've watched him evolve, without a single word about it. This isn't just a movie, it's a comic book come to life.
Miles Morales!
Or at least, that's what it looks like. See, those half-tone dots that give the impression of print artifacts? They're not mistakes. They're digital effects designed to look like comic book printing, designed to make you feel like you're watching a living comic. It's the world becoming the page, seamlessly. And then the sound effects. They appear not just on screen, but as part of the environment itself. It's like you've been tricked into living inside a comic book. It feels real, even though it's entirely fabricated. You're drawn into it without ever being told to look for it. And at one point, the movie really starts to play with you.
This kid can turn himself invisible. Watch this. He can do it now.
I can't do it on command.
He can't do it on command.
Color isn't just a tool for visuals, it's a tool for emotion. And once you understand that, you realize just how much color manipulates the entire tone of the film. When Gwen Stacy steps onto the scene, everything shifts. The world around her is awash in soft pinks and blues, like a watercolor painting. It's melancholy, abstract, and musical. It's not a coincidence. The color palette reflects her mood, her world. You're not told how to feel, but you feel it deeply.
In every other universe, Gwen Stacy falls for Spider-Man. And in every other universe, it doesn't end well.
Then there's the moment when Miles takes his leap of faith. Everything in that moment flips, literally. Miles is falling upwards, surrounded by glass and city lights, and what's more, the visual cues in that moment invert the world itself. This isn't just a visual trick, it's a cue to you that Miles himself has been inverted, transformed into something new, and it's not just gravity that's changing, he is.
we'll be interested in this if we can tell Miles Morales' story.
Right.
You know, that he's incredibly popular in the comics, but the broader audience may have not known of him.
Right.
And that's when I came on.
The movie doesn't just play with animation styles, it shifts them. And this shift is never explained outright. It doesn't need to be. You just know what's happening.
And my favorite comic book movie is an animated film. It's Into the Spider-Verse. This movie works from start to finish. It does not have a bad beat in it. The action is amazing. The emotion is amazing. The voice acting is incredible. It's well directed, well written, and I just don't think that there's been a better superhero movie than Into the Spider-Verse.
Penny Parker moves like an anime character with a sharp 2D style over 3D backgrounds.
Hi guys. Konnichiwa. Hajimemashite. Yoroshiku.
Spider-Ham is a straight-up Looney Tunes character, all exaggerated squash and stretch.
My name is Peter Porker.
Spider-Man Noir, grayscale, film grain, the whole classic noir look. Lost in the different styles, but that's the point. Each universe is visually distinct, but it's all part of the trick. Your brain organizes these universes without anyone having to tell you a thing. You feel where you are, without a single word being spoken. So here's the thing. All of these were unannounced and designed for the viewers to discover on their own. You're not told that Miles is awkward. You're not told that the retro glitch effects were intentional. You're never told that the world's color shifts are there to guide your emotions. Every single trick is subtle. In the end, this is a movie that doesn't just tell you a story, it pulls you into it. Every visual, every shift, every trick, it's designed not to just show you the world, but to make you feel it, without you even knowing it's happening. And that's what made this movie so special.
I think it's, I mean, the idea initially came from our producers, Phil Lord and Chris Miller. Sony approached them and said, hey, we'd love for you guys to be part of an animated Spider-Man movie. And they said no. And it was like, yeah, of course, there's a really vibrant live action version of Spider-Man out there. And that's when I came on. It was just this wonderful, I had the same question, why another Spider-Man movie? And it was like, Miles Morales. That's why this kid is contemporary. There's a diversity in our film that is representative of what we look at when we walk down the street today. That is the goal.
You're late again.
Einstein said time is relative, right? Maybe I'm not late. Maybe you guys are early.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.